This video is about how to cite scholarly journals and law reviews for the Fordham Undergraduate Law Review. So in general, you want to use the citation format when you're citing academic journals, including law review articles, regardless of whether they're found print or online. So if you're citing a journal article that you found from a print law review that you found in the library, use the citation, or if you found it on Nexus Uni or JSTOR, any database that provides journal articles, then you should use this citation. So the first element of the citation is the author's first name, last name, or the institutional author. So institutional author basically just means if it was like an institution, like Pew Research Library, Pew Research Center, or another institution that authored the journal article. When there's an institutional author, you just want to make sure that you double check that the source is actually a journal article and not just an online source. But so you would do the author's first name, last name, and then separated by a comma, like every element of the citation. The title of the article is in italics. And as you can see, I'm just using the Style and Citation Guide. This is page 25 of the 4th edition to guide me. And then after the title of the article, we have a comma, and then the volume number, the journal title, which is in the small caps font. It's only available on Word, so when you're typing on Google Docs, you can just use regular capitalization. Journal title, and then the first page number the article appears on, and then comma, and then your cited page number. So what page are you getting the quote from, and then the year. So in general, it's kind of hard to find this information for some writers. And if you're looking on Nexus Uni, for example, that information is always showed on the front page of the article. And in general, any journal article will show this information, maybe on the sidebar on JSTOR or the first page of the article. It should give this type of information. So for example, on Nexus Uni, since the majority of you are going to be using law review articles to write your note, the first thing that comes up on the law review article actually gives you almost all of the information that you need to create the citation. So we have the author's name right here, and then comma, and then the title of the article appears in caps here. So even though it's all capitalized, we use regular capitalization. So scanning the horizon, Supreme Court's severability analysis. Post-National Federation of Independent Business, okay. And so that's the title. Now, as per the style guide, we need a comma, and then the volume number, the journal title, and the first page number. That's actually all provided for you right after the title and right under reporter. So you can just copy and paste that. We have 2013 Michigan State Law Review. If it provides an abbreviation, you use the abbreviation. Almost every law review provides an abbreviation, so you can just always use that. And the first number should be page 853, comma. Then we have the cited page number, which I don't have a specific page number, but as we've mentioned before, any of the bold numbers throughout the text provide the page number. So if I'm quoting, thus the court severed the unconstitutional Medicaid expansion and upheld the remainder of the act, I know that that appears on page 857. So I can do 857 here. And then at the top, we also get the year. So the year is just right under the export citation button, and that goes in parentheses. There we go. So as you can see on the style guide, we give a couple of different examples. So we have ethical perspectives article. I'm assuming this is Academic Urban Economics Journal, Michigan State Law Review, and all of them look fairly similar. So we have the author and then the italicized article title, the volume number, journal title. Again, this is in the caps font that's only available on Microsoft Word. So if you're writing using Google Docs, just use regular capitalization. And then the first page number. In this case, since we don't have a cited page number, we omitted that. But if you're quoting or getting any information from a specific page, you need to include the cited page number. And then the year. So this important note, authors and titles should follow the same guidelines under the print books and non-periodical material section. So a couple important notes, if there's two authors, let's say author 1 and author 2, you would include the and symbol before the article title. If there's more than two authors, let's say there's 3 authors, you would include author 1 and then et al, period, comma, and then the article title. So if there's more than 2 authors, you don't need to include all of their names, just the first author that's listed by the journal. It doesn't need to be alphabetical, it's just whatever the first one that appears, and then et al. And then same thing if it's an institutional author, just make sure that it's a journal article that published it. Maybe it'll be a university. In that case, it would be Fordham University. And then article title. Okay. So then the next part of this should be the short form. So short forms are used after you've already given the full citation in a previous footnote. So let's say we gave this citation on footnote 2. And then on footnote 17, we want to refer to this article by this author again. We wouldn't give the full citation again, it would get repetitive and very long, but we can give a short form. So the short form appears here. It's the author's last name, supra, the note number, and the page number. So supra just means like refer to the previous note. So in this case, we would have Aretha, and then comma, supra, note 2, at, let's say we're citing page 816, period. Every citation should end with a period. So we have the author's last name, the comma, supra, the note that it refers to. So I got that because we knew that this was from footnote 2, and then at page number. And then let's say on footnote 18, directly after footnote 17, we want to refer to the same source. We don't need to restate the author name and everything because there's a very easy way of telling readers to refer back to the previous footnote, and that is just ID period, italicized. So when you see ID, that just means refer back to the previous footnote. If you just use ID, that tells the reader that you're citing from the same page number as well. If you're citing from a different page number, you can just do at 861. And that indicates that you're using a different page number, but still the same source. So that's it. If you have any questions about citing scholarly journals or law reviews, please email fulr@fordham.edu. And hopefully this is helpful. Again, you can use all the information provided on Nexus Uni or the first web page that appears from any journal article that you find on another database. Yeah.